We're back. Woo!
Hello, hello.
I'm Druzilla. Like Godzilla. Grr. Og. That's not a Godzilla sound. That's mutant enemy. Ooh, I like that. Mute your enemy. That isn't... Ah, the mute button is lovely, isn't it, Sire Rebecca?
Well, I wouldn't. It's not a thing that. No, not in this.
Shh. So pleasing, the sound of silence. Drew, I can't... Stop touching... Stop touching the... No! No. Ooh.
What's happening?
I see it.
She's having a vision.
It's coming. It's coming to me now. It is? Yes. Right. What is it? I see you realizing your full potential. Oh, cool. What? I see you finally picking up Renfield's rules, the Minions Manual. I guess I fell for that one. No, I'm not taking the piss. I truly see you accessing your inner docile minion. You will live only to serve my every need. No, I will not be.
Drew, why don't you tell us who sent your sign in?
Right then, Patrick Strong. Thank you, Patrick Strong. It's a strong sign-on. Let's give him a pat for that trick.
Good one, Scooby Dru.
Yeah. Shall we get into some BTS?
Let's.
Go for it. Okay, here we go. BTS for phases. Here we go again. Surprise! No. Phases gives us more information about Oz. I think that it's only fitting to share my first meeting with Seth. My makeup call was always 2 hours prior to my set call. That gave time for makeup, hair, wardrobe, body makeup. Especially with film, body makeup was needed and applied. In the beginning of my time on Buffy, Todd McIntosh did the body makeup in the makeup trailer after he finished everything else and Jerry had finished my hair. Later, a separate body makeup artist was hired. She would come to my trailer and she'd do it there. This was more convenient as we could apply it before I was in full wardrobe. The boys always have much later call times. But I don't mind this. I like getting to set early. I like being ready in advance of set call. In fact, I hate any kind of rush. I always tell the ADs, call me in earlier rather than later, at least 2 hours for the works, as we call it, so that I can focus on and prepare for my sequences that day. I think all great work comes from a state of relaxation. Even if the character is tense or upset, the actor has to be relaxed. Rush pressure for me creates the antithesis of that. This one day, I was there much earlier than Seth, but saw that they had put us in trailers next to each other. When I say next, I mean that we actually had one trailer, but it was divided by this pull screen. It's hard to describe these, but this one was a fake leather-looking, unfolding plastic partition that then snapped into place. I was in my trailer, sans costume, which was the red bustier, velvet skirt, and velvety high heels, having my body makeup applied. An airbrush was used for this. Actually, sometimes Todd would airbrush my face makeup too. Anyway, all of a sudden, I hear the trailer door bang open, and Seth comes into his part of the trailer behind the partition. He asks me if I'm in, and I say yes. We both say that we've been wanting to meet one another. He asks if he should come over. I look at the artist and my in flagrante self, and I quickly say, no. He then asks if he should open the partition, and again, I exclaim, no. He sounds a little offended, so I rush to explain that I'm not dressed and I'm in the throes of body makeup application. The funny thing about the process is that I always feel like a car going through an assembly line being spray painted. There's this machine with a pump, and along with the makeup, cool air is pushed out onto your skin. Seth laughs and says, I was wondering what that buzzing and hissing was. I've seen your work as Drew. I thought Maybe you were in character and it was you making those sounds. We had a good laugh and we became friends.
Hey Drew, want to be in the wine business and own a piece of a vineyard? Vampire vineyards? Well, actually yes. They have been in the vampire wine business for over 30 years, and now Vampire.com is expanding and accepting investments from the public, so everyone can become an owner of vampire vineyards. Among their many awards and medals, in 2026, Vampire's Pinot Noir has received not just a gold medal, but it was named Best of Class by the Los Angeles Times Invitational Wine and Spirits Challenge. I've sipped the blood of the vine, and it's absolutely to die for. Also, who can say no to the Dracula's Red Blend? A commanding blend of bold red varietals with dark spice and a velvety finish, smooth enough to keep you lingering in the shadows. Shh. Someone's whisper. Psst, 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 psst. But this one whispers my name, Drusilla. You'll be happy to hear many of their bottles come clothed in cute little velvet and silk vampire capes, and some even rest in peace in a fantastic coffin-shaped box. Step into the cellar at Vampire.com to discover the full collection of vampire wines, spirits, and other dark delights. I do look rather fetching in a cape. Tell me more, simple minion. Not a minion. But for our listeners, I will tell more. For more details, go to wefunder.com/vampirespirits to read all about the opportunity. Well, you know what I say? What? This is nothing to whine about. Hee hee.
Sire Rebecca, do you want to give us the synopsis?
Can I give it a try?
Okay.
Grr. Oh, grr. Is that your adaptation of the mutant enemy logo you did before?
No. It's my synopsis of
phases. While that does happen, I think we do need Sire Rebecca to put it into words, not just sounds.
I'll do my best. While Cordelia and Willow question their budding relationships, Buffy and Giles are on the hunt for a werewolf. The love triangles of the Scooby Gang intersect with the very werewolf they seek.
That's a much better synopsis for phases. Well, yes. It's cool that the episode opens with Oz tracking the eyes of the trophy from Witch Season 1. It also frames what comes to pass in this episode as it shows the containment of evil. Larry, who debuted in the Halloween episode, is being his jerky self.
Spoiler alert, he's overcompensating.
Larry is a bully.
Bullying and debasing are tried and true methods for wrongdoing.
Willow is commiserating with Buffy that Oz has not been taking her hints of wanting smoochies.
Like you both, always rebuffing my advances. Rebuffing, pun intended.
Rebuffying on Re-Vamped. Hee hee.
It's these moments of normalcy that balance life in Sunnydale.
It's a nice, intimate bonding scene.
Buzzy drops a hint by saying Oz isn't an animal.
She's suffering because of Angel. Did you notice the note on the column in this scene?
No, I didn't.
Ooh, Buffy was one of the first series to generate response with comments springing up on fan sites and message boards. When Buffy halts, there's a small note which thanks all of the Buffy fans on the official website.
Guess what my favorite parts of this scene are?
What?
When Buzzy meows.
Meow.
And I quite like that phrase, darn tootin'.
Why am I not surprised? Xander and Cordy make out, but he's preoccupied with Willow's relationship with Oz. This kind of makeout spot is a tried and true horror trope. It puts me in the mindset of circa 1950s.
Darn tootin'.
Lo and behold, something's lurking in the shadows.
A werewolf attacks. I'm glad that in her frenzy, Cordy doesn't push the accelerator and drive forward off of the cliff. She frenetically, thankfully, reverses.
darn tootin'. You can stop that now. I know what I did put a stop to. Miss Edith wanted to date a werebear, but I put my foot down.
A werebear?
Yes, a teddy werebear. I put my foot down on his little head, and he never returned.
Oh, poor Teddy Werebear.
Nah, he was only interesting 3 days a month.
The werewolf in the show was played by Keith Campbell. Keith was a national gymnastics champion, a Western U.S. power tumbling champion, and has done stunts for Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise on various projects. He appeared in the music video The Way by Fastball as the man jumping off the high building. The parking lot is a new locale for the exposition scene. This type of scene usually takes place in the library. Giles is actually excited to research more about werewolves.
How much is that werewolf in the window? The one with the waggly tail. All together now. Revamped these too.
How much is that werewolf in the window?
Ow, ow.
The one with the waggly tail. How much is that werewolf in the window?
Ow, ow.
I do hope that wolfie's for sale. Oh, God.
Another Drew wonder. Drew, your playlist is always surprising. Surprise! No, no, no. All right, so looking at the arc of the season, this episode has a dual purpose. In some ways, it's a bit of a reprieve. We've been in Buffy's torment, and now we are in a Monster of the Week type of episode. However, as we will discuss later, this Monster of the Week leads to some critical character info and development, which echoes and reinforces what is going on with Angel. The episode also serves to remind Buffy that she is far more than her relationship. She has her job. She can't wallow. She has the fate of people's lives at stake. But even Buffy, throughout the series in her journey, grapples with the duality of her responsibilities versus her desires. The werewolf exemplifies this dichotomy. The origins of the werewolf myth are interesting. In 2100 BC, the Epic of Gilgamesh, an ancient Mesopotamian text, contains the earliest known references of man-to-wolf transformation. In 425 BC, the Greek historian Herodotus described the Nuri, a tribe from a region near Scythia, who transformed into wolves once a year for several days before returning to human form. In ancient Greek mythology, King Lycaon of Arcadia tested Zeus's divinity by serving him a meal of human flesh. As punishment, Zeus transformed him into a wolf, establishing the lycanthrope theme and the idea of transformation as divine justice. In 37 BCE, in Eclogues, Virgil, the Roman poet, wrote of a man who used herbs and poisons to transform himself into a wolf. In the Middle Ages, werewolf legends spread across Europe. Beliefs shifted to the transformation of werewolves being instigated by dark magic or curses. Shall we phase back into the episode? I think we were in the gym class in phases. Oh, Drew.
The gym teacher is played by Camilla Griggs.
She starred in the Chuck Norris film Forced Vengeance. I like any kind of vengeance.
Xander is focused on Willow. Is it brotherly, or is he jealous? Or does he just miss her being tied into him? Maybe he's missing her constant adoration, desire, continual doting that has been part of their dynamic since they were children. If that's it, it isn't a good trait, although it's human. If you don't want to be with someone, let them go. Let them be free so that they can find happiness with someone else. Don't keep them tethered. It's selfish. It's a one-way street, not fulfilling to both people.
I think any kind of change is hard, but especially when the dynamics of a relationship change and you've gotten comfortable with people in certain roles, it doesn't matter if it's pure jealousy or concern, it's still going to be an uncomfortable transition, and everyone's going to have to find new footing.
Yeah.
I've sold an ad to my friend Charlie for her company, Unimaginative. Isn't that what your dev's job? I had to step in and take over. Poor boy's not got my style or panache. Standards must be met. This may even shock you. Sometimes before our recording sessions, I even rewatch the episode we'll be discussing. Somehow that doesn't come as a surprise. Why don't you tell folks about Charlie and the Unimaginative brand? You do it. All right, no need to get testy. Charlie is a self-taught digital artist based in Southern California. A true rebel, her work is filled with passion. She has all kinds of items like t-shirts, posters, and jewelry. Her Buffy collection is amazing. She just made an incredible Drusilla piece called Do You Love My Insides? The Parts You Can't See? Her crowning achievement. It has a companion piece, Spike's Eyeballs to Entrails. Charlie's work has been exhibited in many galleries and reviewed in many major magazines. You can find the Dru and Spike pieces as well as all of her other work on www.unimaginative.org. Please tag us in pictures of yourself in her wonderful swag for us to share online. What's that? The R.I.P. Herbert t-shirt she sent me.
Oh my God, Herbert from the pack. I love it.
Now, let's go order her crowning achievement.
In gym class, Buffy can't continue playing the damsel in distress when Larry is being gross. She flips him lickety-split. Yes, I really like that word. And I'm also fond of licking.
We've noticed.
We sure have. In the library scene when Giles waxes on about the moon, Xander references a moon pie. Ooh, I like those. Really? Two people wedged with blood in the middle. That's a very different type than he's referencing. 2 graham cracker cookies sandwiched with marshmallow dipped in chocolate or other flavors. Yuck.
Yummy.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Do you know how moon pies were created? Great-granddaddy killed 2 sods and then the marshmallow kind? Do you know?
No.
They were created in 1917 for coal miners who wanted a snack, quote unquote, as big as the moon.
It's interesting because also meat pies is similar origin, I believe, of being able to pack up a meal and keep it on top of your lantern to stay warm while they were mining. And you were able to then at lunch have this hot meal.
Oh, so the miners were responsible for a lot of pies.
Yes, and I appreciate them all for that.
Me too. Moon pies are a staple throw item at Mardi Gras in Mobile and sometimes at Mardi Gras in New Orleans, along with other snacks like chips and peanuts. Eating them is often paired with RC Cola. Who knew that moon pies had such a history?
What's this?
The Gimme an RC Cola and a Moon Pie song. All together now.
Just picture us in overalls with straw sticking out of our mouths.
Give me an RC Cola and a moon pie and play maple on the hill. I'll catch that freight train on the blind. Leave my corn down at the mill. 'Cause I sold my calf for $1.50. So, brother, I can pay the bill. Okay. So, back to the library with our gang. There's another RC Cola and a moon pie song. Really? Here, it's from NRBQ. Did you ever know any of these songs before? I did not.
I remember RC Cola from growing up and moon pies to this day. Every time I see them, I can't help but smile.
I still think the blood kind sounds better.
We can agree to disagree. It's fine.
I don't want no cornbread, and I can do without peas and rice. I don't want no carrots, or no real hot pizza slice. but everything's gonna be alright with an RC cola and a moon pie. All right.
Now I
Drew?
feel like I got to go out and get a Coke and a moon pie.
We need sponsors. We need RC Cola and Moon Pie sponsors to give them to us.
We're filthy rich in cola and moon pie.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. So, Drew, do you have a third RC Cola and a Moon Pie? No, just those two. All right. So, Sire, Rebecca, did you notice what's on Willow's t-shirt?
A deer.
Mm-hmm. And what about her chain?
A butterfly.
A butterfly is a perfect symbol because she's changing. She is transforming. She is blooming. She's also blomming.
What's that?
I don't know. I just like the sound of it. Blomming. Okay. Phases. Not again. We keep dealing with you yelling out episode titles. It's not a phase. He. Oh, that's kind of funny. It's not hair today, gone tomorrow. He. Oh, now you're pushing it, Drew. Definitely a Sid. All right. Well, Willow's t-shirt is great for the episode because a butterfly transforms, a werewolf transforms, an angel has transformed. When Giles tells the group that it could be a human who might not be aware they are a werewolf, it sets up the question, dun-dun, who will it turn out to be? How exciting. Oh, I was waiting in dread for that.
Me too.
Are you howling with laughter? Hee hee. Not quite. Why did the poor werewolf chase his own tail?
Why?
He was trying to make ends meet. What do you call a werewolf who has an interest in social justice?
What?
And a werewolf. Hee hee. That's kind of cute. Don't you mean pawsome? Hee hee. Oh. How do you stop a werewolf howling in the back of a car?
How?
Put him in the front. Hee hee. Let's get back to the episode. How do we do that? Oh, no. It's funny when Buffy reports gossip to Giles when he asks for an update. Did you ever go to an established makeout spot like Lover's Lane?
I didn't, but I heard about it.
Oh.
Actually, I went as an adult. I finally got to go there. And it's very romantic. It's down by the river by a gazebo. It's very picturesque. And so I could see why everybody went down there.
And did they in school go there in cars?
They went in cars. Some people walked down, but yeah, it was a lot of parking back in the day. And I went in colder months and still people park down there. So it's kind of nice to know that that tradition has carried on.
Why does one need a spot? Isn't every location a good makeout spot? Buffy gets caught in a trap, to quote Elvis. Oh, no.
No.
Serenade time. Caught in a trap. You two revamptees were caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Baby. Is that your Elvis impersonation? You have to ask. Actually, yes. Wait, I want to all do it like Elvis. Come on now. Running around. Come on, Sire Rebecca.
It's, I don't know what that was. No words were actually said, just jowl shaking motions on my end.
Yes, it's wonderful. Do it again. Do it again. I can walk out because I love you too much, baby.
I don't know what that was.
Oh my gosh.
It was the shimmying, wasn't it? The shimmying really got you.
It was the shimmying.
I'm so glad they can't see this.
No, You have to do it with your chin tucked in and then everything.
There's no way else to make that sound.
It's like the evil Elvis laugh. Oh my God. I think we're certifiably nuts.
I think Elvis would agree.
Elvis might be rolling in his grave right now.
Oh, my Elvis impersonation dreams are shattered. So, yeah.
I think we actually have a viable new career.
We'll go on the road with Drew and have a little vaudeville show. We'll take different sections, costume changes, and everything. There's definitely a whole new avenue opening up for us.
The best of Re-Vamped. Serenades.
Only B-sides.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why you're laughing. I think it's a brilliant idea. And you know what? It's good to be the king.
Sorry. We meet Kane, the great hunter. Gil Kane is played by Jack Conley.
Jack was Morrison in Heaven's Gate, Agent Dunbar in Get Shorty, Harris the car salesman in Tracy Takes On, and recurred as Earl in 8 episodes of The Morning Show. He also plays Saw John, the time shifter, in 8 episodes of Angel. Kane says he kills werewolves to obtain their teeth and pelts. However, in the Buffyverse, it's established that werewolves revert to human form upon death. Oopsie.
Yes.
Buzzy makes a good joke. She uses the phrase, "Mein furrier." Too bad she didn't add a he. Angel is ominous and predatory in the scene where he saves Teresa from the werewolf. Sire Rebecca, you have previously mentioned paler makeup since he turned bad. This is a good example of that.
Yeah, there's a coldness in his makeup, and his eyes are more accentuated. It just makes him look really scary, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And deadly and less human, even in his human visage.
Mm-hmm.
Angel discusses Buffy, and it feels very obsessive, stalkery. Do you know who the band is at the Bronze?
No, I don't.
It is Lotion, and they are playing Blind for Now. There's lots more kissing going on at the Bronze than we normally see. Did you notice that?
I did. I thought that was a nice tie back to
Lover's Lane.
yes, and the fact that apparently all of these hormones is what attracts the werewolf.
The raging hormones. It's wild, to use a pun, to see Willow and Cordelia bonding and having a real conversation. It's deeper than Cordy usually gets, but they write their troubles off to not understanding guys.
It's set up masterfully with the framing beginning on Cordelia and then moving with her to reveal Willow. She's complaining about how Xander talks about Buffy and Willow, seemingly oblivious to how Willow might feel, considering she's right there.
Mm-hmm. In phases, the focus is shifted somewhat from the male perspective to the female. It looks at how women are affected by these issues. Buffy, Willow, and Cordelia are all grappling with trying to understand men. The werewolf comes to the Bronze. Where? The Bronze. Where does the wolf go? Oh, he. And then Buzzy lets Fuzzy Wuzzy get away. Kane is sexist and rude.
He underestimates both Buffy and Giles.
He does. He also says that if the werewolf harms anyone, it's on her. This correlates to Buffy's responsibility for the people Angel's been killing since she was unable to kill him at the mall. Fuzzy Wuzzy was aware. Fuzzy Wuzzy had lots o' hair. Okay. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. One-of-a-kind handmade concept jewelry from Eternal Craft is anchored in Gothic elegance. What are you doing? Oh, this is lovely. I want it. Where did you get it from?
Drew, I was recording. You can't just walk in the middle of a session. Did you not see the red light? I thought it meant stop in and say hello. Anyway, Jennifer makes them with semi-precious stones and strong, powerful crystals. Ooh, I'm having a vision. These pieces are designed with their own unique identity, inspired by mythology, mysticism, art, music, and literature. Every piece is iconic, like me. Drew melody as always, but I have to agree with you about the jewelry. Minion Juliet, look in my eyes. No, stop trying to hypnotize me. It'll never work. They in me. Yes, mistress. Bring your credit card. Go to eternalcraft.org and buy me 2 of everything. Yes, mistress. I love recording sessions.
In the alley, who should come across and face off Wolfie? Daddy. Yes, and as we were just discussing in relation to Kane's comments, he drops Teresa's body to the ground. Then it's a growl fest. Then there is a really big revelation.
Oz is the werewolf.
He has a comedic, when he finds himself naked in the woods. Then he calls his aunt and finds out that his relative, Geordie, is also a werewolf. This is time start info. In gym class earlier, Oz referenced being bitten by Geordie. We now know how he was made a fuzzball. I like how the walk and talk with Oz is shot. He's ruminating on his newfound furtiveness, or shall I say, furriness. The sound design is effective too. Did you notice Giles says where weirdly in the episode? He says werewolf. I did. It's most pronounced in the library scene. Most unpronounced. When Oz comes in. Did you notice it, Rebecca?
I did, and I was wondering if that's something to do with his reading.
I wonder. Dev keeps saying werewolf. And it makes me laugh. He comes up to me and he randomly says, werewolf in my ear. Buffy erroneously tells Oz that I can't not do it. Werewolf got Teresa. Xander discusses his previous experience being taken over by a hyena in the pack.
What are you doing?
My hyena impression. I think it needs work. Xander thinks it must be Larry. Willow asks Oz to help her. He's preoccupied and says he has to go. She and Buffy misinterpret. This is actually a good lesson not to take everything personally. When someone says they can't hang out, it isn't necessarily a rejection of you. They could be imminently turning into a werewolf or a werewolf.
Or any other shape-shifting creature, demon, witch, or warlock that has reasons to put hunting or ritual over their social calendar.
By the way, the were of werewolf comes from an Old English word which translates to man or male person. The word literally means man-wolf. Buffy mentions one of the phases when boys grow body hair and lose the ability to tell you what they want. Werewolves in popular culture often serve as a metaphor for toxic masculinity, embodying uncontrolled aggression, rage, and primal bestial violence, a mirror for distorted manhood. Let's talk briefly about werewolf novels and movies.
Some novels include The Werewolf of Paris from 1933, which is often cited as the Dracula of werewolf literature. The Wolfen by Whitley Strieber was released in 1978. Cycle of the Werewolf by Stephen King was first published in 1983. The Wolf's Hour by Robert McCammon in 1989 is a spy thriller featuring a werewolf agent. Thor by Wayne Smith, which was published in 1994. There are a lot of modern romance werewolf novels, including Patricia Briggs' Mercy Thompson series and its spinoff, and a lot of young adult fiction, too.
In 1935, the first major studio werewolf film, Werewolf of London, was released. In 1941, The Wolfman came out. This is the definitive universal classic starring Lon Chaney Jr. This film established many of the genre's tropes. There's Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman from 1943, I Was a Teenage Werewolf from 1957, The Curse of the Werewolf, released in 1961, which was produced by Hammer and starred Oliver Reed, An American Werewolf in London from 1981, which is famous for its groundbreaking Oscar-winning transformation scene and its blend of horror and comedy. The Howling, also from 1981, which is known for its visceral transformation effects by Rob Bottin. This is an example of the werewolf personifying toxic masculinity and gaslighting. Dee Wallace plays Karen. Her therapist literally sends her into a den of wolves. Gaslighting is a theme that regularly returned throughout the franchise. Men telling women not to worry or overreact when surrounded by werewolves is something that happens in many of its sequels.
There's The Company of Wolves from 1984, a gothic surreal take on the Little Red Riding Hood fable. Silver Bullet from 1985 is based on Stephen King's novella Cycle of the Werewolf. Teen Wolf, also from 1985, is a comedy starring Michael J. Fox. Wolf from 1994 starred Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer.
In 2010, there was a remake of Universal's 1941's The Wolfman, starring Benicio del Toro, who also produced, Anthony Hopkins, Emily Blunt, and Hugo Weaving. 2025's Wolfman is also a reimagining of the classic Universal monster starring Christopher Abbott.
Do you have a favorite werewolf movie?
I think it would have to be the Lon Chaney Jr., The Wolfman. It's so iconic. What about you?
I love a werewolf movie, and I think one of my favorites is Dog Soldiers.
Oh,
Came
good
out in the
one.
2000s. It's really beautiful, and they used ballet dancers to play the werewolves in order to get the proper posing and height.
Oh, amazing. That makes sense in terms of the movement there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, An American Werewolf in London is really fun.
That's just classic.
To be continued.
The missing scene that could have been in this week's episode.
Meanwhile, back in the writer's room,
I got an idea. What is it? Transformation. Go on. We're dealing with coming of age. Transformation. Angel story?
Transformation.
What if Oz? Transformation. But I got nothing.
Let me run with this. What if Oz is not who he seems to be?
Yes.
That's all I got. I know.
What?
Go for it.
Lay it on us. No idea is a bad idea.
He has to be a were-bunny.
A were-bunny. Knew I had the beginning of something.
Profound.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Everyone has an immense fear of were-bunnies.
Those ears.
Those whiskers. Those button noses.
Yes, yes. This is definitely something we can work with. Let's get ready to Buffy!
Vengeance Val was the victor in our first inaugural Battle of the Uber Buffy fans. If you would like to challenge her title and be considered as a contender for this season's battle, please email revampedpod@gmail.com. Yes, be sure to include your name, where you weigh in with your number of watch-throughs, where you're located, something interesting about you, or something you think would be good to share.
And your social media handles.
Yes, woohoo! Woohoo! Boop boop be Drew. Revamptees, please correspond with me on our Patreon page, Revamped with Juliet Landau, on Twitter, @Juliet Landau, on Instagram, @Juliet_Landau, and on the Fans of Juliet Landau Facebook group, or Juliet Landau official Facebook page. Patreon peeps to be read in the credits: Dave Hall, Fonnie June Kendall, Daniel Harbour, Louise Brennan, Brandon Key, Cameron Burton, Donnie Ruskin, Madeline Pruitt, Marion Stevenson, Antonio H. Gutierrez, and Bobby Pelham. It makes all the difference because we cannot keep making the show without you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Until we meet again.
See you next time when we do it again. Do it again. Until then, rewatch, revamp, reinvent, and be remarkable you.